Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Carl. I'm your host, Carl Zoellner, one of the attorneys here with Anderson Business Advisors, and I'm happy that you joined me today. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about foreign filing, specifically foreign filing your business entity. So let's hop into some of the basics, and I don't think this will be a very long video, even from Coffee to Carl standards, but it has been a question that's been coming up more frequently. So, foreign filing, what is it? So if I have an entity in a state, or that was formed in a state, and that entity is doing business in another state, and to know if you're doing business, generally you have to look at the state law to see what the definition of doing business is. That entity would then need to, if it is doing business, then file or foreign file into that state to put the state on notice that you are conducting business as an out-of-state entity in that state. So this isn't necessary for your parent companies like your Wyoming holding company. Not important there because that LLC or that holding company owns LLCs in those states already. So those LLCs in those states are fine. The parent doesn't need to register because it owns local LLCs. What you look at, though, is say if it was before you came to Anderson, you maybe set up a business entity. Say you're in Texas, maybe you own a property in Florida, and you said, well, I need to set something up. So you ended up setting up a Texas LLC. Okay. Well, really that should be a Florida LLC. So what you can do is, if you're looking to do business in the appropriate manner, would be to foreign file that Texas LLC in Florida. So now it has the ability to do business in both Texas and Florida. So foreign filing, the word foreign can seem a little odd to folks because when we think of foreign, we think of out of country. However, in this regard, or related to these entities, the word foreign filing means in a different state. So I think there's some good uses of foreign filing. It comes up from time to time. It's not super frequent. A lot of times it'll come up with folks who set up their own entity structure before coming to Anderson, or are moving states, or having making some significant changes in their entity structure, but wanted to take a moment to talk about it because it has been coming up more frequently. So foreign filing, like I said, it's basically just putting another state on notice that you're doing business in their state. And just to reiterate, like I said, if you have that Wyoming holding company, or even if you have an out-of-state corporation that owns an LLC or is the member of the LLC that's located in the state, then you're fine. So there's no need to file those foreign or those parent companies in those other states. Even though banks may tell you that you have to, that's a misunderstanding of the law or some sort of internal restriction. It's not required. So like I said, this is going to be a short episode. So that's it. That's foreign filing for you in a nutshell. If you have additional questions on foreign filing, I'd encourage you, if you're an Anderson client, to reach out to your business advisor. If not, or if you're considering or just saw this pop up and would like more information, we always encourage you to reach out and get a free consultation, and we can give you our general opinion on what your entity structure should look like moving forward from both a business or asset protection standpoint, as well as from a tax perspective. So until next time, everybody, please keep taking advantage of all the free content we put out there. Love to see you on an online seminar. So if you need anything, just look at, or you can find all of our information at andersonadvisors.com. So until next time, it was great chatting with you and great having a coffee with you. Thanks.